I'm Sally from Midland, Michigan. In February of 2022, I suffered a massive stroke while breaking up ice in my horse pasture. I was totally paralyzed on my left side, and I spent 6 weeks in the hospital. When I left the rehab hospital, I was in a wheelchair. I could walk some with a hemi-walker, and I had no use of my left arm or hand. I embarked on a journey of many months of physical and occupational therapy. After 10 months, I was walking well with a cane. I could walk a few steps without the cane. I could sit up or stand up from a chair with the use of the arm of the chair, but it was very difficult to stand up without using the arm. And it was very difficult to hold a fork to cut anything. By conventional wisdom, I had reached the plateau that my therapist said that I was at, and I probably wouldn't improve much more after that. I was unwilling to accept that. So I started doing some research on stroke recovery, and I found that there had been studies around the world that had been done on stroke recovery from hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And there were some very exciting results, and so I decided to give it a try. I signed up for 20 sessions, and I started taking notes. My very first session, everything that I experienced and I felt like during and afterwards. And after about 2 weeks, and that would be about 6 sessions, I started to see some improvements. I could feel the improvements in the strength of my legs when I was walking with my cane. And as time went on, I started getting some sensation in my fingers and my hand that I didn't have before, and I was starting to be able to carry some things without dropping them. By the end of the 20 treatments, I was walking around the house without a cane. I could stand up from a chair without using the arms. I could hold a fork to cut things. And I was absolutely elated. When I left the rehab hospital, they had told me that for people that have the severe type of stroke that I had, 10% would have a full recovery, 10% would have no recovery, and everyone else would be in between. I am confident now, because of my hyperbaric oxygen therapy, that I'm going to be in the 10% that has a full recovery.